Okay, setting out the stream. Let's make sure there is no redundancy. There we go. Had to have at least one bit of it cursed. Okay, well, at least that means the audio is working. I will send out the notification. And where did I put the music? Which tab is that in? Ah, right here. Okay. Well, that's a bit much. Let's just take that down to 5%. That'll do. And ideally, Whitebat is not going to copy strike this because I followed their citation requirements. Granted, it's synthwave. I wanted metal or classical, but there's no good packages for streaming multiple pieces of metal or classical music. You would have to basically do it by the song for each individual instance of it being played. So, yeah, not doing that. No, not even slightly considering that. Like, there's one song that I'm in negotiations with for when I'm doing, like, an intro or something else. Singular. But, in terms of licensing metal or classical, no. My genres are out, so we're going with synthwave. And just in case you are not seeing the, citation in the description, this is from Whitebat Audio. I wasn't even thinking about them before with them being copyright safe. I was listening to them starting 2021, I think? It was probably my last desk job, yeah. Anyway, if you're in the mood for synthwave, it's good synthwave. Continue that cyberpunk ambiance. Anyway, what are we playing today? More Diablo IV. Surprise, surprise. Because trying to do a React Andy broke my internet. So yeah, we're going to try a game that's already kind of broken. I've never sat in that chair on purpose until today. It's a wonderful world. Anyway, what are we doing first? First, I want to do a couple of Varshan runs so I can have the same number of Shards of Agony as I do Mucus Slick Eggs. And after that, we are going to start doing Nightmare Dungeons. I've got a bunch of keys saved up. You might be thinking those are pretty low level, considering I'm 82. Listen, I lost my last hardcore character at Nightmare 55. Shit happens. Oh, so I'm not going to be tempting fate if I can help it. We're going to warm up on Varshan, and then we'll either do Nightmare Dungeons, or, hey, you may have noticed, we have Grape Helltide. It's like, oh yeah, we have classic Nacho Helltide right over here. We have Mint Helltide, and now Grape Helltide. Grape Helltide might actually be the best, though, because it never goes away, it never moves. The mob density leaves something to be desired. But you know what? It's always here. It explains why the hell we stopped getting Helltides. When did we stop getting Helltides in Kyovashad? Or not Kyovashad, Fractured Peaks. It stopped sometime in November, I want to say. So, hey, they've been laying the groundwork. Maybe accidentally. I don't know. We still don't get any kind of green or purple here. I don't know why Kyrgyzstan is off the table. I still have one more stronghold to do. Why have I never... Before we get off to that, though, you may have noticed my storage is a clusterfuck. Because I've been saving some shit so we can open it together. Let's see. Here are the 3 spoils from the Midwinter event. Here is me trying to get one perfect roll of Shard of Dawn. I'll get back to that later. And here are all the spoils that I didn't open from the Blood Harvest bounty board. So, let's open them together. Now, unfortunately, these do scale their contents based on when you pick them up, not when you open them. So it's not like you can save them for level 100 unless you're waiting to pick them up all the way until then. And you only get the Midwinter ones once. Which, hey, I appreciate. The Blood Harvest having to do the bounty board on every character was a pain in the butt. Meanwhile, Midwinter, I could go over to my level 10 hardcore barb and just automatically have the shrine. Because the shrine you don't get until tier 3. And you can do this twice, technically, once on softcore and once on hardcore. We're about to find out what's in it, though. So, let's just get to a bit more of a wide open space. Hey, look, we did get some Sacred Ancestrals. I'll be. If you're expecting anything unique, then you're going to be disappointed. It's like you get the Gillian's Brew, but everything else is just generic. I'm going to try and stockpile at least a full stack of these each on softcore and hardcore. I'm going to have the extra... What are these things called? Midwinter Proofs. I'm going to have extra of that because I'm still grinding items. But we'll get back to that. Last bag. More Nog. Goody. Now, can I use any of this? I don't think so. Maybe I should have done this in front of a vendor. Oh, not that vendor. I still haven't done... Why did I open that? I still haven't done any quests on this character yet. Any side quests. We obviously did the main quest together, but 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm going to wait to do all the side quests until I'm level 100. And you may have also noticed I was a member of the Petal Pals, so yeah. I think my Oshi's guild is kind of dead. Am I the only one? Okay, other people are still playing off and on, but, yeah. I'm the only one on today. Whoops. Okay, not using smiting. Unbroken tether, am I using unbroken tether right now? No. Deflecting, it's a perfect roll. I gotta go through some inventory management. Because, yeah, if I'm gonna do any Duriel runs, I need space. Okay, let's keep this going. More blood. Crap. Crap. More blood. Crap. What a surprise. Crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all these as I was leveling in the Blood Harvest, so I'm going to be surprised if any of these are ancestral. Well, maybe the last couple, but I'm not expecting much. Oh, I actually had room for obols. I'll be. I've been spamming obols to get these damn keys since I've been spamming overworld events in order to do the Midwinter Blight. Not a terrible conceited roll, so maybe I'll hold on to that. Let me try to think for a moment. I know it's very unusual. I don't have a lot of experience with it. Let me just clear out some space. And you know, these are low cost anyway, so I might as well junk them, get some veils, or veiled crystals. Where was I going with this? Right, Oh, no, that was the last one. Ignore that. Fake news. And naturally, the fake news ends up being true later. So, I feel like this was just anticlimactic. Because there's nothing in here I can use. There's nothing worth much. Nothing flavorful. Oh, dear. Okay. That one I might be able to use. Let's see. Well, I guess that about does it. I will save the inventory management for when we actually have more inventory worth managing. Yeah, I'll fuss about making more room once we're actually doing Duriel. Even though I'm not going to do it right now, I am going to open my spreadsheets so that I can deal with the goddamn aspecting catalog. All these goddamn aspects cannot be in the codex soon enough. So yeah, we will focus on the seasonal element, the Midwinter Blight itself, momentarily. For now, let's go do Varshan. I haven't done Varshan World Tier 4 on this character yet. So I might be in for a rude awakening. But it's my boy love Sork, so I'm not that worried. Actually, wait, do I have the guide pulled up on this character build? There we go. Okay. I can only remember so many Paragon boards. This one has 7, I think? Yeah. Okay. I'm on 6 of 7. I'm not too proud, yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, the Helltide I have 0 cinders in. A refund of 0, I'll be. Let's see. So that means the Helltide will probably be back around, what? 11? Noon? Okay. Was there something I was looking for, or am I just killing time? I'll pop the Death Evasion once I'm at the altar. There's no sense in doing it earlier. He says immediately before he dies. Let's try not to tempt that much fate. Ah, God. Listen to the synthwave. It's getting me in the mood for some Cyberpunk 2077. I haven't played since Phantom Liberty came out. I kind of want to, but I don't have storage space for it on this PC. It's currently installed on my laptop, which is also doubling as a jet engine if I even think of booting up that game. Okay. Let's engage the humility. Now, let's see how badly I do here. This could have gone a lot worse. That's not even bad. Okay, I'm not worried anymore. A 915 and I'm only in the early 80s. Jesus. Okay. Well then. Oh, yeah, I can go back to... Either way, I'm going through the portal. That should lead me back to this specific dungeon, so it doesn't matter where I town portal to. Map, Q, reset, back through the portal. It won't spit me out next to the altar, but it's less than a minute of walking, so no harm, no foul. No foul, he says, walking into a malignant tunnel. As if this isn't rife with colonoscopy comparisons. I could be a lot faster if I didn't care about getting every shiny, but... Ooh, piece of candy. Easily distracted by loot. I know what I am. Alrighty. There we go. I did not actually get to farming for these ancestrals for the ring or the raiment. These just kind of dropped when I was trying to get to level 80. Let's compare this ring. It's a much better item level, but it doesn't have the perfect on the specific unique feature. Is that good enough to justify changing? I think I'm going to just put that in storage, because the current ring I have is working. Yeah. If I get like a 925 or something, then I'm going to look into changing. But for now, I'm not really interested in the loot I get off of Varshan. I just need the eggs. Because I want to do Duriel runs so that I can actually finish outfitting this character. My last Sorc, my last hardcore Sorc, I didn't get 3 out of the 5 uniques I needed. But I didn't run Duriel on her at all. I farmed the mats, but I was waiting until I got to level 100 so I could try to improve my likelihood of doing it just quickly. Get my 925s and then get out. I do thankfully have 2 925s on this character, I think. One is the wand. What's the other thing? This ring. I was about to get confused. No, that ring is not from Uber Lilith. That ring is just a drop I'd gotten at some point. I can't remember. I am using the ring I got off of Uber Lilith on my softcore Sorc, but I don't have a lot of the high item levels on that specific character because I was just chasing these specific affixes. So yeah, it could be going a lot better. Like this run right now, it could be going a lot better. Where the hell is my crackling? There we go. Okay. Yeah. That one I don't even know what to think about. Yeah, just garbage. Pour it out. In search of a 5x Duriel Rhoda. You and me both, buddy. Actually, no. At this level, no. I cannot take that kind of poison right now. I would take Duriel carries, but not a Duriel Rhoda right now. Hell, even after this, I think I can only afford 4 runs. Yeah, I've got, what, 8 eggs and 8 shards. I can only do 4 Duriel runs. And I need 3 more uniques, minimum. What do I need? I need the Flicker Step, I need the Godslayer Crown, and I need Tybalt. I don't think I've even gotten 1 Tybalt on Hardcore. And I didn't get Godslayer or Flicker Step either, really. I only had the Raiment and the Talrasha on my pretty sure. I'll check that once I am at the altar. Let's see. Yeah, I only had the 2 uniques on this one, so... a lot of room for improvement. And this is the last Varshan I can summon, so... Actually, no, I have 1 or 2 more Malignant Hearts in storage. I just don't feel like burning them right now. It's not going to do anything to help. There we go. Imagine once I start paying attention in the Nightmare Dungeons. I'm kidding. When do you think I'm going to pay attention? Well. That was a lot of barnacles. Is it worth changing that right now? If it had ball lightning on it, I would change it. But for now, I'm still waiting to get a Tybalt. And for you, I need a Flicker Step. No temptation. Only grind. Only progress. For you, I need a Godslayer. God damn. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to Kyovashad. Charged, I'm not using. Might, it's not a good enough roll. 5.0 or above, I would keep. Avalanche, I don't care. Protecting, I don't care. Protector, yes, not protecting. Yeah, no. It's high item power, but I already have Raiment. And nobody loves Raiment if they plan on having survivability, because look at that glass cannon. I could use more Edgemaster. Eluding, no. And no to that, too. Let me think. That, and do I have an Endless Rage on this server, realm, word? I have a better one. Yeah, fuck that, then. Alrighty. I do not have the most extensive plan right now. Just kinda winging it. A lot of stuff I gotta organize. But I don't think you guys want to watch me organize. Or if you do, maybe I should get a bucket of paint and we can dry it together. No. Make sure I deposit those. Because the last thing I need is having Uber Boss materials go missing on a hardcore character that dies because I'm not paying attention. Do I care about the keys? I slightly care about the keys. I got plenty of them. I got plenty of them. Multiple. Save the organizing for later! Oh god, I saw the Duriel Rhoda. But this character is not durable enough for it yet. Look at these stats. If I go into a Duriel rotation, I will die. It's not even going to be a rotation. It's just going to be me singularly dead off of one fight. I don't even think I can kill a maggot with this character right now. What are we doing? Right, Nightmare Dungeons. Okay. If we're doing Nightmare Dungeons, why did I get the keys? Because I'm going to do Oval's baby event. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna start 29, I think. 29 should be good enough to start. Yeah. Maybe we'll wake up a little bit. Got a scroll of escape for not actually escaping, but in case I get disconnected, because I never used a scroll of escape on purpose. Not for its intended purpose, at any rate. Let's see. Grinning Labyrinth, Heathen's Keep. I feel like doing Grinning Labyrinth first, yeah. So, as you've seen, this is still a ball lightning sword. It still does damage. It works. So why aren't you pushing your nightmare more aggressively? Because this is hardcore! And I just woke up! This is one thing I don't like about the Grinning Labyrinth. Certain sections, you have to wait for the stairs. The one place that has escalators in Diablo. And it doesn't escalate quickly either. Oh well. I think usually it's northeast followed by southeast is where it's going to spawn the second corruption. I don't stream for not even 2 weeks, and I'm already rusty. Let's see, I'm using a similar build on softcore, but I'm going to be honest, on softcore, I'm still not even comfortable in the 80s. I'm not going to hit Nightmare 100, not anytime soon on that character. I think I might actually need to get 1 or 2 Ubers. Well, if I'm going Ubers, then I might as well grind for my Necro on softcore Eternal, because for some fucking reason, the ideal Bone Spear build has 2 Ubers in it now. A Shaco and, what's the ring? Ring of Shattered Stars, I think? In other words, I'm basically never going to min-max my Bone Spear Necro. And I keep saying I'm a Necro main in D4, but the fact is, this is going to be my 4th Sorc that I get past 90. Meanwhile, my main Necro is the only one I've gotten... Yeah, I've only gotten her to, like, mid-70s. My second Necro, he's early 40s? Oh god, did I become a... I became a Sorc main by accident. It figures you age past 30 and then you're a wizard before you know it. Alrighty, this is on a different diagonal slant than I'm used to. So I don't know where it's going to spawn the second Grinning Fiend. The first one you can already see, the skull's up there. I'll get it on the circle back. I feel like it would just be the structure I usually expect, but inverted. But you know what they say about assuming, even though I said expecting, not assuming, and therefore the wordplay is moot. Which is a strange word in of itself, because moot is used for both debate and it being settled. Like, people think, oh, you're saying moot when you mean mute. No, moot has multiple meanings. English is annoying. Alrighty. There you are. Suppressors are the bane of ball lightning builds. But you know what? Ball lightning builds are the bane of Season 2. I say that as if Hammer of the Ancient isn't doing just as much damage, if not... Hammer does more, actually. Like, LB, or LBBL. Yowie. Ball Lightning can't do the same concentrated damage as Hammer of the Ancients. Only one of those has hit over 1 billion at a single strike. Thus far. You never know what's going to happen with the, what's the new glyph called? Tear of Blood? Whatever it is. I haven't done Abattoir of Zir yet. If I can get to a point where I'm comfortably in the 90s for Nightmare Dungeons, then I will try the Abattoir of Zir. As it currently stands, though, I don't see AOZ happening for me. Although I did find out there are titles for the Abattoir, but it's not for, like, max tier. When I'm at the end of this Nightmare Dungeon, I'll show you. Because I didn't know there were titles for it. I thought it was just for waving your dick around on unofficial leaderboards. Alright, spawn the Scourge of the Land. There we go. And because it's seasonal, we also get a Midwinter Nightmare Spoils, which is just... Look, it's better than nothing, but you literally get more from doing a single event in the Midwinter area. It's not worth it. Okay, where do I want to start leveling the next radius? Control, And these ones I'm not using right now, but once I switch the build at level 100 for something more boss concentrated, aka my Uber Lilith, hopefully, I will need these. But for now, I just made them higher than level 1 so I don't forget or lose them. Alphabetical order, you think that would make that easy? No, I could still find a way to lose them. I don't have territorial slotted in yet, so maybe... Yeah, we'll go Destruction. Okay, one there. And now, this is the thing I didn't know about. Feats of Strength. And Zir was supposed to not have anything, but look. Hunt interrupted. Doing the Abattoir of Zir, tier 1 or above. It's not like you're getting a lot, it's just a title. I didn't get all the titles from Season 1 either, because I didn't get my Druid that season past World Tier 4 unlocking. I got him to level 69, I unlocked World Tier 4, and then I was either bored or annoyed. And there's only 2 titles for doing the Abattoir of Zir as well. You get one at Tier 1, and then the next one is at Tier 20. So I'm guessing the Zir's is a first name, and then the Zenith is the last name? I got no idea. I don't even know anybody personally that's playing the Abattoir of Zir. Like, internet people, sure, I can Google... I have Google! I can find people playing this damn thing. There's already people that have beaten Tier 25. But actual humans that are a part of my life? No. Not presently. God damn it, I'm gonna be the one human that everybody else knows, aren't I? Fuck. Oh well. How badly do I want that? Do I want that as badly as getting my alts up to World Tier 4 before the end of the season? That's the question. Well, shit, I gotta think about that. Let's go back to Kyovashad. Oh, my neck needed that. Okay. I'm not seeing anything terribly usable. Are you ready for the main loop of Diablo IV? Because you spend more time dealing with all your plunder than you do actually playing the dungeons. Oh well. Searing Wards, no. Elements, no. Frozen Memories, no. It's not a good disobedience roll, yeah. I'll just pull up all of that. Volcanic, Blood Blister, maybe Drifting Shade. I could probably get rid of the sub-27s and stuff. Yeah. A Volcanic would keep me on my toes, but if I do Volcanic, I have to turn numbers off, because I can't see the damn Volcanic, craters on the ground through all of my BL bullshit. My BLBS, if you will. Yeah. That makes as much sense as anything else that's going to come out of my mouth, so might as well. No, actually, I want to sell those, because these I want junk. Let's see. Sell those. Scrap those. There's nothing I care to upgrade right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with these gloves. I have better accelerating rolls in storage. The rest of these are going to be replaced by uniques. Jewelry is not as important to upgrade the item level on as long as you have the correct affixes. The focus, that's something I got to deal with. Everything here can be improved. But for the current level of Nightmare Dungeons I'm working on, I don't think it's going to be relevant. Sorry about that. Spam phone call from the fucking policeman's ball. I wasn't even aware they had balls. That's what I get for fixing the phone. Now it never stops ringing. Okay, that's as sorted as I'm gonna be, so... The only two Nightmare Dungeons I don't want to run this season are Sirocco Caverns and what else? Deserted Underpass, I guess? I'm not excluding any locations. Preferably, I would want to do Goa Ruins, but... You can't always go to the Goa Ruins, even if you do Goa faster. It's this season's Dopamine Tunnels. Okay, I gotta do both of these. What level were they right now? 84. I guess I could theoretically do up to Nightmare 38 if I wanted to min-max my XP bonuses. Okay, fine. You want all my crackling energy? Take it. Take the crackling. Crackling fiends, I swear. Oh, barely got that one time. My nose is a foghorn. Goddamn. If my dad's sneeze were any worse, I would need a paternity test right now. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's one other thing I forgot about. I had to change a... not central part of the build, but something rather relevant. Because of a bug that got introduced with the Midwinter Blight event. There you go. Okay. Ordinarily, I would have Domination here instead of Call Familiar. Because I don't know what else to put here. But Domination is currently bugged. And if you fulfill the injured conditions, criteria, English, if you fulfill those conditions, it could instantly execute you. And I don't feel like Sudokuing myself that much. I don't know how they fucked it up to the point where, oh yeah, the player's not an elite, therefore they're also an enemy. How do you fuck that up? Frank was right. It's 2 steps forward, a marathon back for Diablo IV devs lately. I think they're trying, but they're not that good. These are not the vintage devs we had on Diablo 2. These aren't even all the same devs we had on Diablo 3. Diablo 3 fixed a lot of problems that people had with Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 broke them again. I think I might actually push my Nightmare a bit heavier, a bit higher, a bit harder. I'm trying to stumble through the Daft Punk lyrics, but I can't remember. Stronger, faster, harder, something like that. I'm not gonna get there. My brain's not letting me. You know, at this point, I think I can afford to do a bit more aggressively leveled Nightmares. Maybe I'll go for, like, mid-30s instead of going straight for 38. Because there's no point in going more than 10 levels above you since they restructured the XP payouts. And it's not like Glyph XP is going to be that big of a difference when I still need to grind just regular XP. I could be using some of those Gillians, actually. Temptation exists. Who did I forget? I didn't forget anybody. You were off the beaten track. I'll be. Okay, one more up there, two more here, and then I start going left. Yeah, I can definitely push a little more aggressively. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it gets to the point that I'm doing nightmares in the 50+, I'm not going to go over 50 until I have all my uniques. And probably level 100. Because I already buried a level 95 Lightning Ball Sword this season. I'm not going to level 2 characters to damn near max just to lose them again. If I'm going to lose a level 100 Sorc, then it's going to be to Uber Lilith. And I'm probably going to lose it to Uber Lilith. But you know, I'm not going to lose it to anything but Uber Lilith if I can help. Hang on. Knock on mahogany. Rich mahogany. King Yemma would approve of me knocking on rich red mahogany while in hell for Diablo. That's not bad. I could reroll the overpower. Yeah, I could reroll the overpower on that. Get a better accelerating affix. Yeah, okay. Alrighty then. I wish you could bind your town portal like a Hearthstone WoW, so you always go to the same location once you pour it out. Just for the one that's quick bound to T. Quick bound, key bound. I don't think my tongue knows what it's doing anymore. Yeah, scrap both of those. I don't want to do Lightning Storm. I don't want to do Suppressor. Yeah, I have a 35. Yeah, I have a 35. Might as well use it. Let's see what I can actually handle with this build. In its current state. I've got about, what, 10 minutes, give or take, left with the current Death Evasion. Let's try. Yeah. Oh, but they resist vulnerable. You rely on vulnerable. I have ball lightning bullshit. I have got way more... How long has that been up in my overlay? Ah, dear. Well, now there's slightly less screen clutter. Slightly. Okay. Don't say I never did anything for you. That is not representative. In fact, give me some obols. What are you at now? 89? Yeah, 89. You can take it. You're already on your back. You don't have to take much. I've already achieved mastery for this, but more killing means more XP, means more loot. And you talk to the person before they stand up, so they start spawning the chest, but I can't see them through all the crap littering my screen. Whatever. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to pop another Death Evasion before I finish this dungeon. But if all goes according to plan, air quotes, big air quotes on plan. I should take the numbers off presently, I feel like. Because I'm already having difficulty seeing the floor. It's not that important because I'm not doing volcanic, but poison is still a problem. Explosive auras are still a problem. I've heard the Bill of Mortality enough times for one season. I only keep picking it up because it's blue. They made random text dumps blue, but scrolls of escape are white. How the hell are they going to not fuck that up when they end up doing loot filters? Like, I'm not saying they can't, but if they assigned it a specific rarity, I feel like that's already going to be a problem. Assuming we ever get loot filters. I don't know, it'll probably be sometime before the Vessel of Hatred drops in 2024, maybe 2025. One thing I was thinking of doing for streaming closer to Christmas was playing Bayonetta 2 and other unassuming Christmas games. But I'm gonna be honest, I got a lot of stuff I want to do in Diablo 4 while I still have seasonal buffs. So, even though I'm not having as much fun with Diablo, this might be the last stretch where I'm actually playing the game properly. So yeah, Bayonetta 2, it's not just a Christmas game. Bayonetta 2 is my favorite game of all time, bar none. I know that's not a popular opinion among the Bayonetta fandom, but I don't think I'm gay enough to be popular in that fandom anyway. Like, oh, you're a man into Bayonetta? Name every dick you've ever sucked. Yeah, no. Like, I thought I was a gash hound, but, oh my god, the people that were thirsting for Bayo Jean, there is a magnitude of lesbian thirst that even I could not have anticipated. Like, goddamn, if those lesbians wanted any more of a beating on that particular slab of meat, it would just be domestic abuse. But enough about the heights of lesbianism and the clam slam, if you will. Yeah, Bayonetta 2 is my favorite Bayonetta. And it's not for the deepest reasons. I think if you could have anything resembling an objective opinion on the franchise, Bayonetta 1's is effectively the best of the franchise. And I'm not just saying that because you have to do caveats because it's older. I think Bayonetta 1 looks better than Bayonetta 3, even if it has the Modern Warfare brown filter. It was just that era. When did it come out? 2009? 2010? Yeah, everything on the 360 and PS3 was thinking, oh, you know what we really need? Mexico glasses. And that's what we had, whether we wanted it or not, for a while. There we go. Yeah, okay, this is still working in mid-30s. Already spent all that. Oh, by the way, the drops from those Midwinter Nightmare caches, they do not improve as you go up into higher tiers of Nightmare bullshit. They just don't, for whatever reason. I don't know why. And hey, I was actually able to finish that before burning through the rest of that potion. Who needs knuckles? Just crack them off. There we go. Is it worth upgrading my helm right now? I'm not seeing anything tremendously useful. I am going to upgrade my gloves, though. I would like to get a better accelerating aspect in there anyway. Let's see. I could reroll the meteor there. Is it worth it while I'm still getting ready to farm a Tybalt? Or, not Tybalt. No, yes, it is a Tybalt. It is technically better. Yeah, okay. I'm already going to replace my gloves. I might as well upgrade that as well. I don't think I'm going to get a relevant change on my boots. That's already a max Ghostwalker roll. Do I need any more Flame Shield? No. Yeah, these are all scrap. Okay. Toss those as well. I could do a Beast in the Ice run. He's a bit harder than Varshan. I want to say, what's he typically spawned? Level 85? I could maybe do a Beast in the Ice. I've been saving more accelerating than I realized. And what am I putting on here? Might. Five 6.0, 5.5. I gotta make more space. Yeah, this one's the lowest, so I'll use that. I would like to get total armor in place of meteor. Yeah. What I want here. Lucky hit chance, maybe? Critical? I should stop thinking midway, because it means I'm just coming to a halt in the streets. Is it worth keeping that overpower? Even if it is, it's a low roll. Yeah, no. Crit against injured? No. Lucky hit chance. Okay. Is 9% a good roll at that level? It's not bad. Okay. Reroll meteor. Okay. Total armor. There we go. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Let me just get that out of there. That out of there. We'll do the imprints. Yeah, I can work with that for a while. And you are gonna be you. Yeah. I am losing up the resource gen, but I need the barrier. It's hardcore. I gotta be careful. I figure I can use these both for a while until I get the uniques I need. The gloves might even last longer than expected, because how likely am I get to a 920, 925-ish glove? Not very likely. Not relevant with the affixes and all. And I'm not replacing the glove with a unique because I need accelerating on the build. Meanwhile, this is gonna have to last me until I get my my Tybalt. Oh yeah, I have a quest for you that I'm not doing right now. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo my sigils. Damn it. Okay. Let me just get everything sorted first, upgraded, and then I'll do the sigils. Now, I'm probably going to go to 5 on both of those anyway. I just want to do some comparisons first. I'm losing willpower here. And technically lightning crit strike damage. That's a sizable chunk. That could hurt me. But the damage to injured is not relevant, and I think the lucky hit chance is more valuable. Plus, it has more resource regen. I'm thinking. Like, this one I still have damage reduction, and it's a bigger extent, but it's only from close. Versus the previous ones, it was damage reduction just flat, and it was a max roll. I'm not going to get rid of either of these, I don't think. When I do my next Nightmare Dungeon, I might swap back. For now, though, just keep these in storage, I guess. You see me holding on to just some random shit here. I'm not immune to second-guessing myself. Junk these. Why do I have that favorited? I'm gonna try and get another, like, low to maybe late 30s sigil, just so I have a backup. Tier 39 suppressor. Yeah, no. 40 volcanic, maybe. 39 stormbane. You're fucking with me at this point. At least buy me dinner first. Maybe. I know I'm just burning powder at this rate. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. There's no point in saving sigils for any other hardcore characters. This is the last character I'm running hardcore at this level for the season. I'm going to try and get the rest of the classes to 50, but I'm just going to delete them afterwards. Like, I deleted my, my Pulve Druid because I was getting bored, and I needed the space for more characters, for more storage. Maybe I should have done a compare-contrast with my stats, considering the attack power and all that. But I'm feeling relatively confident, which means I'm probably about to die. Oh yeah, but while I'm thinking about it, I might as well just say it. I've done most of what I want to for the Blight event. Like, I've got everything except for 4 of these backpacks. I got the Druid one already because I just want to get out of the way. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4. I got the trophy. I got all the weapons. I want to stockpile Gillian's brew, but again, limited storage space. How much of that am I going to actually be able to stockpile? And I also want to get a perfect roll for the Shard of Dawn offensive aspect. But here's the thing, actually. I don't know why this is, but if you go to a different world tier, like World Tier 1, the aspect cost's different based on what rarity it is, even if the level stays the same, and the percentage doesn't change. I see, here's the same aspect, but it's 5 versus 10 proofs. You can literally get twice as many as long as you're going to World Tier 1. I don't get it. It's not like this thing scales differently based on the rarity. Yeah, I feel like that's an oversight, but it kind of works in our favor, so don't tell Blizzard. Oh, who am I kidding? They know and they don't care. The same way I know they're not going to actually fix the domination bug before the end of the season. It's like, do you think people would want to use this for the Abattoir of Zir? No, just forget about it. It'll probably go away once we remove the Midwinter Blight event, theoretically. I don't know, maybe. Who cares? The hardcore players care! I would like to be running Domination instead of Call Familiar. I don't know what else I can actually fit in here. Speaking of fitting, I need 2 gold and 1... Okay. Let me think. Oh, that's easy. 1 skull, 2 gold. Yep. Good enough. Okay, back to the nightmare grind, I guess. You know, I'm actually gonna grab a Gillian. It's bonus XP. I could also burn an incense, but, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? It's the holidays. It's not Christmas yet. It's not solstice yet. Is it still Hanukkah? I don't keep track. I'll save 1 incense for if I have to go do a world boss with a friend. Yeah, this'll be fine. More vampires for the Season of Blood. Plenty of red, that matches the holiday theme too. Have we already been going for over an hour? Jesus. Well, yeah, no shit we've been going for over an hour. We started streaming without the damn evasion elixir. And that thing lasts... There we go. Now we're cooking with XP gas. I can already tell, if I go back to hardcore on the Eternal Realm, I'm going to find new and exciting ways to fuck up. Because when the Death Evasion Elixir gets boosted by the Ashes for the season, I'm not going to remember that once I go back to Eternal. I'm going to think, oh, I got 45 minutes. No, it's a half hour. So I'll have a 1 in 3 greater chance of dying. Yeah, 33% to fuck up. I've had worse odds. You know, I was talking earlier about how getting comfortable with the 90-plus Nightmare Dungeons. I gotta be honest with you. Most of the time, I'm not using elixirs or incenses. I'm just trying to raw dog it, you know? Maybe I should be using more of these supplies for my softcore characters. But it also feels like overkill. I can't remember the last time I did a Nightmare Dungeon that I couldn't finish. Like, I did a jump that was pretty rough from mid-60s to mid-70s, and I did that on, what was it? I can't remember what level I was. Early 90s. I did that on my softcore seasonal characters. And that one didn't feel too bad. Granted, once I jumped the mid-70s, I was feeling it. But then I tried jumping from, what was it, mid-80s to... I don't even think I had an early 90s. I was getting unlucky with my sigil crafting. I think it was a late 90-something. That one ate me alive. I'm glad I did that experimenting on softcore. Let me put it to you that way. I'm a long ways from doing 90-plus nightmares comfortably. But who knows, maybe I just have to start using my supplies instead of hoarding them. And... No, that's clearly not the solution. No, it's Diablo. I'm going to hoard. So yeah, in terms of games I'm planning on playing for the end of the year, I want to finish my Dead Space 1 remake playthrough, but that's on personal time. I'm not going to stream that. I need to finish the Teal Mask so I can start the Blueberry Academy Indigo Disc DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I guess. I bought the dual pack. I am the problem. Don't just be a part of the problem, be the entire problem. Be ambitious. The world's burning, be gasoline. No brakes, all gas. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Clearly I didn't sleep enough. to start moving left over there. Oh yeah, shrines too. I've been ignoring elixirs and incenses and shrines. I'm making things way too hard on my softcore server. So yeah, is it a wonder I'm still not able to comfortably do nightmares in the 90s? I don't know, maybe after I get my shit together and kill Uber Lilith on hardcore, then I can just start throwing materials at the wall in softcore. Maybe. No promises. There we go. I already got all that. I don't really have much else to say right now, so I'm going to shout out two people who this stream would not be possible without. Hana no Kamiyasa. I swore I was going to learn how to read last time. Hana no Kami-sama is responsible for this model. This model is Asuka, and it's a great model. What else can I say about it? It was made freely available. I'm grateful for it. And the music, if you're liking right now, is from White Bat Audio. I started listening to them on YouTube about 2 years ago, maybe a bit more. And hey, they make this available copyright-free, royalty-free, as long as you shout them out properly. So, go give them some love. Unlike this gear, which I'm going to pulp. Did I get any good sigils out of that at least? Not doing Blood Blister, not doing Death Pulse, so the answer is no. Okay, I'll throw that back in there. I guess I'm going to turn off my damage numbers now, because I need to actually see the floor. Where's the damn setting? I can't remember. There it is. Okay. As much as I like seeing my big numbers, I need to be able to see the floor before it explodes. So, yeah. I also realized I'm not paying attention to locations. I gotta make sure I'm not doing Sirocco Caverns, or what is it? Deserted Underpass. Either of those. It seems like no matter what I can do, poison still fucks me up more than anything else. I already missed my damage numbers. I know it's a stupid thing, but I feel like that was one of the factors that sold me on Borderlands back when that series started, back in, was it, 09? When did the first Borderlands come out? is a 360 days. I remember that much, but as far as particular years go, that's gone. If my brain knew it, it doesn't anymore. I think BL2 was 2012, so BL1 was probably 09 or 2010, yeah. What happened to Borderlands, man? After Borderlands 2, it just couldn't keep up with its own damn past self. I was a Siren main. Well, no. Borderlands 1, I was Mordecai. Borderlands 2, I was Maya. My second in Borderlands 1 was Lilith. My second in Borderlands 2 was, I think, Gage, the Anarchy shotgun character. Yeah, I think Gage. A Borderlands pre-sequel, I could not tell you who I gave a shit about among those playable characters. Like, maybe Handsome Jack, because it was interesting playing a character that was referring to themselves in the story, I guess. But there was nothing I really latched onto in terms of playstyle. It's not like I needed a Siren. Like, did I play the Siren in BL3? I never finished BL3. That feels sad now. Because Borderlands 2 is up there for me. It's one of my favorite games. But it just wasn't able to keep the quality for the rest of the series. Borderlands kind of stopped for me in 2012. Or it should have. Quality Borderlands stopped for me in 2012. Let me put it that way. Yeah. I think I have Borderlands installed on this machine, actually. I could probably go for a little of that. I can't remember which Borderlands I have installed on this PC, though. It might be the Game of the Year edition of BL1. Which, to be fair, I would like to complete all of Borderlands on PC at some point, because for a while, my PC was in a trash situation, so I was actually playing a lot of FPS on PS3, of all things. Yeah, it would be nice to remedy that situation. Go back to actually finish the classics properly. PS3 fucked up a lot of good games, though. Like, I got into Bayonetta on PlayStation 3, and that was... Is it still the worst port? It might still be the worst port of the game, even now. Goddamn. Bayonetta 1, though, it was worth it. Why? Why, of all things, can I climb on this ledge? I don't get it. If you're worried about my depth perception, by the way, I'm legally allowed to drive. That should terrify you. But then again, it's New Jersey, so, I'm not sure if I'm better or worse than the average driver. But if you need to learn about the state, I've been hit while parked in a residential driveway. In a suburb. So yeah, driving in Jersey, it's a gamble. That damn familiar keeps throwing me off. I keep forgetting I have a familiar. It's not an enemy. Even though I'm surrounded by vampiric enemies, the bat is on my side. There you go. Leaving 1 or 2 enemies just out of the way is not a problem for these, because they always spawn a horde at the end. It despawns like stragglers. And then you get to kill everything in one place anyway. So yeah, no harm, no foul. There we go. It is not worth it to sell this crap. Anything good? I can go for that, yeah. Alrighty. Am I still in... Yeah, I'm still in Fractured Peaks. Ah, my spine. I guess I can get rid of those spares, because this is just working. The damage difference on these item levels. People are leveling regular glyphs through AOZ. I can see it. It's a lot of XP. Way more XP rich. If you can do nightmares like low 90s, you should just be doing Abattoir. I think they said tier 1 of Abattoir is scaled to roughly Nightmare 90. So if you're leveling glyphs in the early 90s, you might as well be doing Abattoir. Don't need it, don't need it. Yeah. Let's toss all of these. And I guess I can get rid of this too, because it's working. And this one? Yeah. This one, I don't know. Like, jewelry, you don't need to worry about the item level as much. Like, are people seriously begging for someone to do... Oh my god. On hardcore, I don't think it's worth it to do world boss until tier 3 or above. And arguably, you wait till tier 4 so you can get exquisite blood. I wish I could join that Duriel rotation, but, yeah, no. I don't think I want to bother with getting more incenses right now. Yeah, I'm gonna run out these elixirs, and then I'll think about whether or not I want to get more incense. You see that ballista firing from off-screen? That is the primary source of my hardcore trauma. Also, this dude who refuses to fucking go down. How many defensive buffs did you have? All at once. This is off to a great start, and it's only Nightmare 37. Oh, dear. Also, I don't know if you noticed when I was in my stash, but I finally know what it's like to have a max stack of Scrolls of Escape. They, for some reason, stopped stacking at 20. But hey, I've never had that many scrolls before. Hopefully I don't need to use them. Maybe doing this one with all the defensive buffs on the enemies was not a great idea. Maybe. Oh well, live and learn. At least it's not the ballista that are getting all these reinforced defenses. Yet. Oh, I could go 3 levels higher? Where's all my... There we go. Yeah, level 91, I could technically go 3 levels higher. I don't think I'm ready for a Nightmare 40, though. Not on this character. You're not gonna ambush me. I saw you moving. Ooh, a goblin. You forced me to use all of my buttons, and it wasn't even worth it. You know, as much as I like the idea of pushing my Nightmare more aggressively, I haven't fought the Butcher in a while, so I feel like I should wait until he shows up, and then maybe I can try hitting closer to 40. Because the Butcher will kill me. Even if I am, like, level matching, if I fuck up, the Butcher can kill me. So, if you're waiting for me to do a big jump, wait till I get a Butcher spawn. I would actually like to do the Butcher, because I think he has a mount or some other cosmetic I haven't gotten yet. Like, I got his mount trophy. Well, that was disappointing. It's so small! It's like when I got the mount for beating Uber Lilith. That was boring. It was just a worse version of the red horse that you get from the Collector's Edition, or Ultimate Edition, or whatever it was. I heard that. And you might have also heard my Sphincter Titan. There we go. Halfway there, didn't even need the Triune's Prayer. I should have prefaced that with a whoa-oh, but I don't think I'm in the mood for some Bon Jovi right now. Or singing in general. What would be the worst combination for those ballista to fuck me up? Probably Suppressor, the defense buff, the HP buff, and... do they even need a fourth thing? I feel like... Hey, Butcher! I was looking for you earlier. Based off of these numbers, I feel like I should probably not go over 40 just yet. Get back here. Thank you for the extra sigils. Saving me some grind on the powder. Okay, I was waiting for a Butcher. Him camping the final boss. Good on him. Okay, get rid of the Suppressor. Get rid of the Death Pulse. Yeah, okay, these are doable. Sure. There we go. I swear, depending on your build, the bosses are actually the easiest part of grinding nightmares. Which I know in a Diablo game, I'm basically saying water is wet, but still. Ooh. No, I need at least 2 rerolls on that, and you can't do that. No. Like, this one's already a 925. If I'm gonna reroll any ring, it's gonna be the Talrasha. So, oh well. And what are you, Blood Blister? Yeah, no. No, that's Kedbardu. I need to go to Kyovashad. Well, I want to go to Kyovashad. How did I fuck up sleeping this badly? I used to be able to do it with my eyes closed. My spine apparently does not like whatever my current configuration is. Even though I sleep doing the Yamcha. There is no more comfortable pose when you're sleeping. Fight me. A perfect serpentine? I'll throw it in. Maybe there's some use for it, but... yeah. Would I rather do that or that? I think I'd rather, yeah. Is it Sirocco or Sirocco Caverns? I have to think it's the first one, but I haven't gotten the drop in a while. One of them definitely sounds more hellish. Or at least sinfully delightful. Goddamn false advertising. Yeah, theoretically, I could handle Nightmare tier 40, 41 with this character right now. But I'm being cautious. I know the second my ego pops back up, I'm gonna fuck up and lose this character the same way I lost the last one. And I do not remember the pattern for this map, so I don't know how to easily predict where he is going to spawn the Inner Sanctum. Because this is not... It's going to be one of those Inquisitor rooms, yeah. And I got in some bun runs where 2, maybe even 3 of these rooms spawn. Almost there. What do I have to put in that one? Let me think. Let me look to another screen. That one's where I get to put Territorial. Alright. And Territorial, I think, is the best for my defensive buffs. So once I get in there and finish leveling Destruction, I'm going to start leveling Territorial for my defenses. Excuse you. Another Inquisitor room. Yep. By the time I learn the patterns for this map, it's going to be out of the Nightmare rotation. Speaking of Nightmare rotation, why is it there's only like 20 dungeons that you can get Nightmares for per season? There's over 100 of these fucking things in the base game. Why not use them? It's already RNG. And my sense of direction rears its non-existent skills once more. I swear, I could be so lost I'm asking Zoro from One Piece for directions, and he could actually help. That's how terrible my sense of direction is. Ooh, I hear meowing. I think my kitty just woke up. I wonder if she'll join us. Oh yeah, if these were barrels and not just pillars, I don't think I would even walk in the room. I just reset to a different dungeon. Oh, and here's my special little lady. Hello. You don't have to clean yourself. They can't see you. Hey, you. I wish you could see her. My kitty is so precious. You want any attention, or are you just gonna clean yourself at the door? I didn't shut you out. If you want to come in, just come in. Probably don't need to do this event, but why not? Right now I need XP for my character as much as my glyphs. Maybe more so. Because if I can get to, like, early, mid-90s, I feel like my character might be able to stabilize on Duriel. Maybe. There we go. And that means the last board is going to use the Adept, okay? I've been seeing some people talk about unbinding your right mouse button to a basic attack so you can control your movement more reliably. But that's a PC exclusive problem, and I'm very tempted to consider it. But if I'm considering that, then I might as well just plug in my Xbox controller. Yeah, I'll keep leveling Destruction, and then I'll start doing Territorial. Now, I'm not going to be able to finish another Nightmare Dungeon in the 5 minutes I have remaining on that elixir, so I'm actually going to go back to the square, and if you want to, we are going to actually take a listen to the Bard's song for the Midwinter Blight. And while that's going... This is Arenzay, not Fractured. What am I doing? And while that song is playing, I'm going to play with my cat and see if I can't get her to talk into the microphone for a little. No promises. This special girl is a princess. She can do whatever she wants. I've been stockpiling enough Edge Master. I don't think I should keep a roll like that. I am technically going to waste some time on these elixirs, but I want to play with my cat. And hey, maybe you'll get to hear her too. We will be back to playing. We will be back to the grind as soon as I'm done stroking my pussy. Don't worry. Let me check the elixir, not elixirs, incenses while I'm thinking about it. How many do I have on me now? One more. Sure. Kitty, where'd you go? No. I guess she's going back to napping. She wore herself out with all the sleeping this morning. And last night. Is there anything I'm forgetting that I want to do? No, these will suffice for the moment. Probably just get rid of that one. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna let the music play for a hot second, and I will be right back.
Chasing the stars and left the world gray. But then came a sign in the depths of sorrow, a whisper of hope that we see the morrow, a herald of dawn, a fire in the gloam, the promise we forged with the sun back home.
Sorry for the wait. Turns out... Oh, did I have the background music playing the entire time, too? Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I guess that's the, synthwave remix now. Yeah, I was giving my cat some attention. Apparently she just wanted me to reconfigure her bed with the blanket and the pillow and crap. She's not spoiled at all. Let me just bring back my avatar, if I could find my mouse. There's the cursor. Okay, and we're back. And yeah, those elixirs did not last the musical portion of today's... I want to say today's lazy stream. When are my streams not lazy? I'm just going about my business and you're here for the ride. Yeah, let me just collect some random crap from my Pokemon Sleep. Berries. Pokemon's got a Midwinter Blight of their own. It's called Sleep. And you know what? I don't have enough of it. But I have to at least pretend I'm trying to track my sleep. Yeah. Okay. Now, there's nothing else I have no proofs left yet, so no more shop for me. I feel like upgrading those. Let's get those to rank 5. They're gonna have to last me a while. Like, I know Flicker Step and Godslayer have increased odds on Duriel. I don't know about Tibalt's. Like, I've gotten 3 or 4 Tibalts. No, 3 Tibalts on Softcore. Only one of them came from Duriel. Where did the other ones come from? I'm trying to think. I think one came from... not Zier. I'm not even sure if it was an Uber Boss. I know one came from Duriel. I can't remember where the others came from. The Duriel drop was the best one, I'll say that. Even though I'm pretty sure it wasn't a 925. I could check. I don't remember. You know, I might do a Beast in the Ice. Kind of in the mood. If I do, let's say, 2 to 3 Nightmare Dungeons, and I still have just enough time on there for a quick boss, I don't know why I came here. Brain. Yeah, make sure I don't trash that one. Yeah, salvage that one. Okay. The one stronghold I still haven't goddamn done. Do I want to push it? I kind of want to push it. Yeah. I did deal with the Butcher in an okay pace. I could go up to 41 and still be benefiting from the 10 plus level difference XP gap. Do I really wanna? Yes. Yes, I do. And if I suffer, you're gonna be along for the ride. Congratulations. Pop these right away. Do not want to risk even possibly forgetting that shit. What's the level now? 93? Okay, it's a 9 level gap. I guess it means I could go up to 42. Because I'm about to level. Oh, I forgot the incenses. Oh well. You know what? I might have pushed too aggressively. Because I'm already worried about playing defense hard enough. And we just started. So yeah, I'm not going 40s, not yet. A smarter me might have done shock instead of poison to start with, because poison is what always fucks me up. But no, I had to be the masochist and the sadist, all in one. Why do I do this to myself? Any day now. I know it was right there, but I don't want to be snuck up on, so... Is my model responding? Okay, yeah, it's still responding. Good. You bend over to scratch your neck in a suggestive position once, and suddenly your character thinks they have to bow to the camera. Really should have put that on mute before I started streaming. I will do that aspect, or not aspect, my ability point. Paragon point? The point. I will get to the point, eventually. Okay, let's see. I need one more here. That'll be hit once the radius expands. Then I need to go here. Two across or three? Two across, then up, and then split a little, and then, yeah, okay. How are you offering? A bunch of barb shit. Yeah, okay. I don't want to do Blood Blister. I could maybe do Drifting Shade. I'd rather do Shock. Yeah. My hands are tight. I don't even have to make any of my fingers touch each other. I just clench them. Open palm, and you can still hear the crack. That's probably not a good sign. Oh well, I'm an American. I can't afford healthcare. All scrap. Yeah, okay. Shot glance it is. I'm going to mute briefly so I can grab a drink, and I don't know how that's going to cause my model to react. Hopefully it doesn't look like I've just been, well, we'll find out. Yeah, my bottle was big enough to block my face from the camera, but I think it handled it. And by that I mean it didn't break worse than usual. Same difference. I could lie to you and say that was a 2-liter water bottle. I do have one for when I'm being healthy. But right now, I'm being awful to my body. It is a 2-liter bottle of Sprite Zero. But Ferox, why would you waste your finite health on drinking such crap? Not even like regular Sprite. Sprite Zero of all things. You can't even taste it, can you? I can't taste it, but my tongue recognizes some things. I can familiarize myself with citrus. I don't know what the difference is between oranges, lemons, and limes anymore, but I can tell if something has citrus in it. I can't tell you if that citrus is spoiled. It's not a lot to work with. But yeah, my anosmia still kicks my ass. But I like the diet soda because it still has the bubbly in it. Yeah, a smarter person would be exercising restraint and strictly drinking water, especially if they can't taste anymore. But what am I gonna do? Start drinking seltzer water? Fuck that, no. Seltzer water is soda pretending it's healthy. He says drinking a diet soda. Look, there was no plan. I have no defense. I'm just drinking what I like. My favorite sodas are Sprite Zero, Diet Coke, caffeine-free. And it's not even like I'm trying to avoid the, sugar in Coca-Cola, although I am. Its diet tastes sharper versus regular Coke tasting more syrupy. Does that make sense? Actually, it doesn't make sense anymore because I can't taste anymore. I haven't had that kind of sensation since... When did I lose my sense of taste? Was that like back end of 2017? Maybe 2018? It's been at least 5 years. But yeah, you can still feel a difference. Like, Diet Coke feels sharper in my mouth versus regular Coke that feels more sticky. Syrupy is not a flavor my anosmia allowed me to retain. Like, I made French toast the other day, and I got nothing from adding syrup other than it just being sticky. So, yeah. There is no point in adding that condiment anymore. That's it, though. I do still like ketchup. Ketchup has a nice mouthfeel. That said, all those condiments pale in comparison to a decent hot sauce. I'm trying to think if there's any hot sauces that I actively dislike. Da Bomb. Da Bomb, I don't know what it is. That is just pure pain reflex on my end. I don't get any spice off of it. But then again, spice in general is... Is spice more of a flavor or a reflex? Just based off the way the body responds to it. I don't know. That's a good question. I should ask someone smarter. Which, granted, talking to my chat, yeah, you're smarter than me. But I need somebody that can actually respond, and right now there is no text in chat. It is just me casting my voice into the void. You know, I could be doing a lot worse. At least there's one lurker here, and I appreciate you. I'm not sure why anybody would want to watch me, but then again, I'm not sure why people were telling me I should start streaming in the first place, so there's more to this that I can theoretically get, hopefully, at some point. Like, I hear my voice coming out of my mouth as I'm talking, and it doesn't feel like it's me. It's like I'm just along for the ride with you. I feel the same way when I try singing, though. Maybe I should go back to that. No. It's like if I went back to listen to my stream to figure out where in the broadcast my connection died, so I could stitch things together for a VOD. It doesn't feel like I'm listening to me. It's like, I don't know who this is. I am Ferox, but am I? Am I, though? Oh, here's my kitty. Hang on. Well, hello there. Did I not fluff your pillow adequately? She's not willing to get close to the microphone. She's claiming a corner of my desk. Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, do you want to hop up? Futon's got lots of space. There you go. Hang out. Oh, you're a good kitty. Okay. I have a little mat next to my chair so that she doesn't get herself tangled in my headphone wires, and she just jumps over it whenever she wants to leave. She's precious. Originally my sister's cat, by the way. She stayed here when my sister moved out, though. Now it's my cat. She got another cat after, though, and honestly, I think I still got the better cat. I got this little 12-year-old baby right here. She is the most precious thing. Rescued feral. Now she's domesticated. Yeah, she's so domesticated she doesn't even chase mice anymore. She was our mouser for a good few years. I guess now she's just a decorative pet, which, she's lucky she's cute. Of course you try to bum rush me before I get in the door, because you all want to die. You want to go back to hell. We all end up home in the end. And I need to pay more attention, because that could have just gone very badly. Oh well, the boss is free. There we go. Is that any good? It's a Stormbane. I don't like Stormbane. Not worth it. No. Zarbinze again. Why do I keep thinking? Where is the map in my head? Okay. Guess we're doing Drifting Shade now. Oh well. I prefer not doing Drifting Shade. I like the elite affixes. Shock is probably my favorite one to run, followed by Poison, I guess. Avenger might actually be my favorite one to run, just because it's the ones that they least impact where you're able to move when fighting. That's why I dislike Stormbane, Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm's probably the worst. Blood Blister, Death Pulse. Anything where you're forced to move to one place or you can't move to another place, those are just annoying nightmare affixes for me. Not difficult, annoying. There's a difference. Can always use more Angel Breath for my Death Evasion elixirs. it's going to be up there. Why did I think it was going to be northeast? And then when it demonstrably wasn't northeast, I kept going south. But the dungeons, the way they're structured in Diablo IV, they always have major objectives exiting northeast, northwest, or just north in general. You never progress in a dungeon by going south, east, west, or any of the variants therein. It's always some flavor of north. And maybe that's a trend further back in Diablo than I realize, but I'm saying it as I notice it. You'd think a game like Diablo, where it's all about going to hell, would have you making more progress by going south, but maybe it's just a visual design choice. I don't know. I'm saying it. I'm not making a judgment call. I'm just observing out loud, you know? Speaking of judgment calls on games, one that I've heard a lot of negative stuff about but still want to play is Starfield. I got a chance to try it when I was house-sitting for my sister. Her husband, my brother-in-law, had it on Game Pass for his Xbox. I don't have Game Pass. Anyway, even playing a Bethesda RPG on a controller, yeah, I know what you're thinking. But still, I wanted to give it a shot, and even with what I've played thus far, and what I've heard and read about it, there's a part of me that still kind of wants to play it. I don't know how far I'd get, but I want to give it more of a try. I feel like I barely started, but maybe that's all there is. I don't know. I've heard a lot of negative things. It definitely got snubbed on purpose at the VGAs, or TGAs, whatever. Stop exploding. Where was I? Right. Starfield. I want to give it a shot. I'm not going to mod it, though. I don't like modding any Bethesda RPG until I'm done with my first playthrough. Even though, let's be blunt here, I think most Bethesda games have needed mods for quite a while. At least the last 10 years. Like, I can't see Skyrim lasting as long as it did without mods. Or as long as it does. Because Skyrim is still getting more attention than Starfield. It's some kind of baffling. But again, Skyrim is just more fun out of the box. When I started playing Skyrim, again, that was when my PC was in a bit of a shit situation, I got the Collector's Edition for PS3. I think it was a display unit from a GameStop, so they gave it to me for a third off. Still have that Collector's Edition. I have the Anduin somewhere on top of my bookshelf. That's right. I have the Anduin with the word wall surrounding my Kratos and Atreus from the, I think it was God of War 4, not 4, the reboot, Norse God of War. Yeah, I have those two statues together. They're both at least Viking enough. They're more Nordic than modern Swedistan, from my understanding. I'm not making a judgment call of the Scandinavians, though. They still make Legos and IKEA. As long as they have those exports, and maybe a couple of volleyball players, I'm good. And black metal. Black metal's not my biggest cup of tea, though. If we're going with metal, though, I prefer thrash. Thrash, symphonic, power. I like black metal, though. It's not in my top 5, I don't think. Did I even say top 5? I think I only said 3 subgenres. I can count. That's why I turned off more of the numbers in Diablo. Yeah. Let me just check this real quick. Yeah, okay, I start going up, and then up one more, and then I split. Okay. I think one more Nightmare Dungeon after this, and if we have sufficient time, I'll do the Beast in the Ice. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, there's no point in looking at the chest. I have to run raiment for the glass cannon and also the ability. I don't think it's possible to get glass cannon on any other chest piece. None that I can think of at any rate. Okay, are any of these good? Lightning Storm, no. Avenger. That I might be hitting 40. I don't. I got multiple Avengers. I'm not doing suppressors, no. These both have Unstoppable on them. Would I rather be dealing with Cold or Fire, Shadow or Lifesteal? Let's make things hard on myself, because we can. And I forgot this one was already in Kyovashad. So I could have just used the quick bind or whatever. Oh! I think I have better conceded and already enough of it. So I think I'm going to do one tier 40, and then I want to do the Beast in the Ice. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Alrighty. If I'm going to regret this, we're going to regret it together. Well, actually, you're not going to regret anything, because you're going to watch me suffer. God damn it. Is that all I am to you? Suffering? Wow, I'm not used to enemies spawning that close to the door. And I don't think I've ever had it in this flooded area. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention, I don't know. Me not paying attention in Nightmare Dungeons does sound roughly accurate. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't mean to click that shrine, but I guess I got it now. Yeah, I get the shrine when there's no elites nearby for it to be useful with. Sounds about right. You, make that shrine less useless. Less useless. That sounds grammatically incoherent, even if I don't think it's breaking any rules. But what else am I supposed to say? Instead of less useless, what am I supposed to say? Make it use more? I'm sorry, I muted for a bit of coughing. I need to mute again. I think I'm about to hawk up a lung. Sorry about that. Apparently I need to practice breathing more. I'm okay. What is... I think once I run out these elixirs, I might be done for the day. I don't know what's up with my throat right now, but something's wrong. I don't want to stop streaming, because maybe I'll do another day this week. I don't know when. I got a family thing tomorrow. But I feel like I've not been streaming enough, so I gotta work on either more days or more hours per day. And during the holidays is as good a time as any, so... I don't care about your event. Yeah, unfortunately, for all the drowned areas, I think this is all like 2 or 3 dungeons, maybe. Unfortunately, only the Goa Ruins is one I would recommend running, because the others have you destroying objectives that takes time. Excuse me, sorry. Well, at least I'm making some progress on levels for the day. I'll take that. This is one weird thing I noticed. Even though you get these Nightmare spoils in Nightmare Dungeons, you can actually view the seasonal, or not seasonal, the Midwinter Blight event currencies while you're in a Nightmare Dungeon. I don't know why, but it's a strange design choice. You also can't see your proofs in here, so I feel like they only updated that for the overworld, which, I guess Midwinter Blight is only occurring in the overworld in Fractured Peaks, but you can still see the currencies outside of... I don't know. I try to understand, I really do. Another Avenger, okay. I assigned all the points. Okay, that should be enough time to do a quick Beast in the Ice. Excuse me, sorry, hopefully I caught that one in time. I don't need anything from the Beast in the Ice that I can think of. I don't think I have either of his cosmetics, but that's about it. So yeah, let's do this one for posterity on stream. Feel like I've got about 5 minutes. Yeah. It would be nice if those elixirs could actually show you the amount of time remaining on them. If not in the overlay, like a hover over tooltip or something, then in here, in stats maybe, just somewhere, so I could time things out. But Diablo IV is not that hardcore of a game. Even playing on hardcore, it's not that hardcore. I don't remember the default layout for this map, but I know you have to... It only goes to straight north to exit out into the boss. It has to be a straight north exit. And that's me not even slightly paying attention. Gee, it's a good time to do one of these rare mat bosses on hardcore when I'm not even paying attention to the bear traps on the dungeon route to get there. Yeah. This is gonna go swimmingly. If I can get to the boss, I have enough time on this elixir. But even if I don't, I might just fight him anyway, for the sake of it. Why not? It's a hardcore character. Hardcore characters die. That's what they do. I feel like it's gotta be here, surely. Quit it. Okay, let's see if I can do this in a minute or less. Okay, sure, we'll do things your way, yeah. Are you gonna spawn? There you are. Is he dead? Is he dead or is there one more phase? He's dead. Okay. I was cutting the time a little closer than I would have liked. What kind of boots does he drop? Is he only Esu and Penitent? Yeah, Esu. Okay. And also, even though he's a Nightmare Dungeon, I don't think I got one of the spoil caches off of him, so... Again, weird design choice, or maybe they didn't think it, or maybe they thought everybody was done with the Beast in the Ice, because he's a nothing boss. You only do him after getting Distilled Fear. He doesn't spawn materials for anything else. So, are you farming his drops aggressively. Oh, hang on. This might have been worth it. Yeah, if I could re-roll that basic skill into... Yeah. You know what? The Beast in the Ice might have been disastrous, but at least we got 9/11 out of it. Yeah, okay. Shit, I can work with that.